Yeah.
Mm. What? Mm.
What's up, Ebony? Even though it said 0 people's in there. Yeah, we back. Gotta get rid of these freaks. So Google AI taxidermy type freaks just sitting there staring at you. Like, bro, what, you gonna say something? I know you just gonna sit there. Like, dang. Also, sometimes you gotta like clear cache or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta clear your browser or something because you got too much junk in there. That's how it gotta be on this like live stream. You gotta clear it every now and then. Got too many stupid freaks in there just looking at y'all stupid. Like, bro. Yeah, I'm sitting there asking like 3-4 times, asking these little idiots, like, bro, who's in there? Like, tell me who's in there, bro. They sitting there just won't say nothing. People hear you talking, won't even say nothing. I'm like, well, bro, why do you even come in here for stupid if you ain't gonna ask somebody a question? Like, I'm asking for a reason, dude. I have to ask to make sure that the live ain't stuck, dude. Sometimes the live be stuck and I be talking and I don't even realize it's like it. And so when people say they don't say it, I'm thinking it's probably stuck. Like, bro, is something wrong with it? Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just something wrong with them. Dang, all I ask people to do is just say who's in there. I don't care about your money. I don't want nothing from you. Just ask who's in there, dude. Dang. Some stuff be too hard for some people to do, man. It's just, oh my gosh, man. That's why I said this channel audience, man. Like, I used to complain about I ain't worried about no more. Cause, again, we only got a couple of more months on this channel, so it's like, bro, I don't even want it. Dude. My other audience don't do that, so I like it. I mean, my gosh, man, it's not that hard. Everybody was talking. That's why I said everybody quiet now. They don't want to say nothing. I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got time for this, dude. Shouldn't have one person in here saying stuff, dude. That's why I said it's late anyways. I'm about to get up off here anyways, for real, man. I've been sitting there talking for 2.5 hours, man. I like to hear feedback. Got 15 of these fools just staring at you. Only 2-3 people saying something. I'm like, why I got 20 people in here and only 2 people talking? Like, why you even tuning in and watching nigga if you ain't gonna say nothing, dude? That's stupid. Like, why you stupid or something? Like, why you watch me? Hey, man, people just got one job. Can't do that. One job, boy, I tell you. Just ask people to talk and hit that like and subscribe button. At least you only gotta do that. Like, bro, I just like to hear feedback. You feel me? Like, you gonna come in and stream. Like, why do you come in here and watch somebody you won't say nothing? Like, bro, that's so stupid. People hear me saying it ain't like I got an audience of 1,000 people watching right now. Of course, people probably think they stuff ain't gonna be seen, so they think you ain't talking to them. I got like freaking 10, 15 people watching. I'm like, bro, obviously there's a chance for somebody to say something. Like, you ain't that scared. When is your next trip back to Kentucky? I don't know. Probably like, I'm probably try to shoot for like 2-3 weeks. I do need to go back, man. I want to see my people. Get some good old soul food in me. You feel me? Like, like I said, it's whatever. I think so. I ain't even checked them. Not even checked them at this point. People just be so weird, man. That's why I told you. I said it just be so weird. Somewhere making a good point, man. I'm spitting all this good knowledge, man. I'm sitting there for 2 hours talking, and people just sitting there not even saying nothing. Like, damn. Like, question what? What's up? What kind of question you got? you gonna plan a trip out of the country? I know you said you wanted to visit Spain. So I'm still trying to figure that out, honestly. When I get time to relax, I don't know, man. Just trying to figure out stuff slowly but surely. But definitely this year. I'm not waiting another year, but I promise you I'm not waiting another year. I had to figure out what I was doing last year and try to figure out like what I had, you know, trying to figure out some stuff. But this year I'm like, no, I definitely know, and I'm definitely doing that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't wasting no more of my time. So I want to try to shoot for like, hopefully by my birthday, man. I want to like go out the country and go do something. I don't want to stay here. Well, my friend, I forgot what she said she's from, but I was gonna go over there for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just never really did. But I'm thinking about one day, like I said, going there. I really want to go to Barcelona. Barcelona, Madrid, like one of the big popular places that everybody go to. You know what I'm saying? But really, I want to go to the vineyards, man. Like that type of stuff. I love that. Go to the vineyards in Spain, then go to the ones in Italy, you know what I'm saying, and ones in Portugal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go places like that. Ain't nothing wrong with them moving out the country. Shoot, ain't nothing in this country, ain't nobody want to do it. That's why I said if I didn't live in San Antonio, bro, I would hate the United States. If it was not Florida or Texas, I would hate it. I don't want to live in Montana, man. Nobody trying to live in freaking Nebraska. Like, who wants to be there? I want to be certain places, man, that have certain meanings, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like overseas it has a lot more meaning, man, you know what I mean? When people actually know what they're doing and what they're living for, you know? So, shit, I'm gonna go to Portugal. It's just as beautiful. Anywhere where it's away from Negroes and 15 people sit there staring at y'all cockeyed, like, I'll go there and shoot. I'm trying to go somewhere different, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said I'm super cultural, man. I don't got time for this trying to hang around one people group. I'm trying to hang around just only two. Like, I hang around whoever, man. I'm trying to be around whoever love me, whoever care, whoever's gonna be welcoming. You feel me? Like, and this is a lot more simple. My friend from Spain said that. She was like, bro, life is different there than it is here. She said, bro, y'all Americans are so dumb, man. She was like, y'all, the way y'all handle stuff and y'all government and stuff, she was like, y'all so stupid, like stupid. She said, y'all can't do nothing without abusing it. And I'm like, I know, right? They can't. So I ain't trying to stay in this old crap. United States. Again, if it weren't for San Antonio or Florida, I would have done been out here, dude. I'm still thinking about moving from out here one of these days, but I like it here now, so, you know, like I said. Yep. That's why I said people's way of life is different, man. United States, man, people stupid. That's why you notice, like, even I said when you go to talk to other women, like, that's why I talk to women all over the world, just to see, like, how they act, how they think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, their mindset is so much different, bro. They are so much better, so much more attractive. You know what I'm saying? They got accents, you know what I'm saying? They have purpose and meaning in life. Talk to one of these American girls, man. Like, some of them be the stupidest people in the world. Like, I'm not even lying, bro. I really think Americans be the stupidest people in the world. American men and American women, the stupidest people. Like, just stupid, man. Shit, I wouldn't mind going to Sicily, man. Sicily's beautiful. That's why I said, I was like, boy, I put my location. I don't think it's Sicily, but I put it over in, like, Rome or something. So I matched with this girl. Her name was Gia. What's her name? Not Jihad, but I think it was Gaida. Like Gaida, that's like a real fancy Italian name. Another one was Lorena. I said, well, I like it, Lorena. Shoot. Yeah, I forgot her last name. It was something like tortellini-ish or something. Like, I'm like, girl, your last name sound like a delicious dinner. Like, dang, bro, sound good. Talking about her name was Lorena Tortellini with potato sauce. Like, Lorena Zuppa Toscana. I said, oh, nice. Sound like that thing from Olive Garden. What's up? Oh, you was 18 when you went over? Like, everybody over there's cool. Like, ciao bella. Like, it's Stefano. Ciao bella. That's why I need an Italian girl talking to me like it. Like, girl, you ever been cussed out in Italian? No, I ain't never been, but I thought about it. Like, I'm like, girl, I don't know what you said, but with all those words you said and more, if that's what it is, man, I'm all those words you said and more. Call me all type of N words in Italian. I said, you know, it's attractive when you say it. It's not when Americans say it. I feel like they such a romantic people how they talk. Like, Steven is such an idiota. Like, yes, I am. How did you know, girl? I said, hola, konnichiwa. Yeah, if I speak in your language. As they say in Japan, adios, baby. Shoot, what are you talking about? Shoot, you should have stayed for a couple of years. You probably never came back to Duval County with them boys. Got you a nice black Italian man. Shoot. I would like to see a black Italian girl. I ain't never seen one of those yet. They exist. You know what I would love to do? Ride my bike on the streets of Sicily or Italy. Like, bro, you tripping. That's why I'm working hard. I said, God, take this music all over the world so I can go over it. I'm trying to see that. I ain't trying to be around no Hebrew national girls. Trying to be around those Sukiyanas, man. Trying to be around some big quality. Kid, why you keep running up on my camera? Trying to be around no Italians. That's why I said people all over the qualities of life treat you right, love you and stuff. You get around these old Americans, you know. Yeah, girls over arguing who's better, black or white. Nigga, neither. Like, how you gonna discredit everybody else in the world? You gonna skip over Africans, Jamaicans, gonna skip over Italians, gonna skip, like, ain't none of y'all. Especially in Louisville, Kentucky and Indiana, you ain't even qualified to even be in the list. Like, how you gonna skip over everybody else? Like, you better, like, they really be mad. Like, people would rather move over to Louisville. Yes, they would. Or move over to Italy. Yes, they would. Who wouldn't? Like, bro, I would too. Why you trying to be over here in the United States, man? Taxes is out the wazoo. Everybody trying to be over here stress out. Why trying to be in all that, man? Oh, you got married in Denmark, Copenhagen? That's what's up. Bro, what is in Denmark, bro? I think about the whitest people with the blondest hair in Denmark, bro. Nein, this is Denmark. It's ja, black and sipping. Thanks, ja, this black and sipping. Das ist gut, ja, das Sauerkraut, das ist gut. The Autobahn, vroom, vroom, das ist gut. The automobiles, das ist gut. That's what I think when I hear about Denmark. I don't even know what's over in that movie, man. That remind me like they eat a bunch of waffles and stuff, like. You're like, yeah, this is a black man. This black man from the United States. Yeah, it's a black man like the little girl you is. Yo, cuz, like, wait, what? I can have somebody from over try to talk to me, bro. Like, you, guten Morgen. I took what that charm. I'm like, man, what? I'm like, bro, what, English, please? Do they speak English? What do they speak, bro? Danish? Like the food Danish? Like, I do love me a Danish though, bro. Danish is delicious. Says, yeah, this is a black and sipping. This good. Yeah, you talking about a Danish. Sorry, you scream like the little girl. Like, what? Are they the people that eat the schnitzels, or is that Switzerland? I don't know who those people are. That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the most uninteresting cultures I ever seen. Like, I just don't want to know about that stuff. I don't want to know about the Ricolas and all. I don't care about none of that. That's just not interesting to me. Like, you know, there's some stuff you just don't care to learn, or you just don't care to be. I just don't care for that culture. I just don't. Ja, man, das ist gut. I tell you, I go travel, boy. You might find your spouse overseas, man. Shoot. That's what you don't understand. Like online has a very powerful presence, man. We live in this day and age, so you have to like be online and learn about that type of stuff. That's how you meet people all over the world, man. Like, Germans eat the schnitzel. That don't even sound like a schnitzel. What is it? That sound like the dance or something. What is a schnitzel? All I know is don't ever make a German mad, boy. Don't ever make them mad, bro. They are killing you. They out there to execute you like quick. Yeah, I know what a schnitzel is. I'm just saying, like, why they call it that? Like, what is it? What is that? A schnitzel. Like, it's the George Horst those schnitzels. Like, bro, what? So a kebab? Like, is that what we eating? A kebab, pretty much? Like. I was thought about if I did meet somebody from Italy. Well, I did. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, if I lived over there, life would be so much better, boy. Shoot. Now, I can take their accents. I can't take really like a German or like a whatever that accent is, where they sound like that. I can't. A French, I can't take that. I hate those. Spanish, Italian, you know what I'm saying? Like Portuguese, I can do that. Like one time I heard this woman speaking Italian, bro. It was beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. It's just such a lovely language, man. I love how they so dramatic when they talk. It's just they stretch out their words. Like they like tu parts in qui, tu parts. Like they're like I oregano, I spaghetti. Like I like how they speak, like Mario or something. Like it's a Stefano, mi amor, like mi bonito. Like oh yes. Girl, you know how to get a nigga right in all the things. Shoot. That's why we trying to tell people, don't be complaining because somebody in the United States don't want you. Somebody over here wants you. I'm trying to tell you, boy, you're going to find somebody that's a way better fit for you over there. The hard thing about it is men and women, we can only choose one. You feel me? Well, I told you if it was possible, I would be like, so I had 13 wives, dude, of each race. It's just too many beautiful women of all races, dude. Black ain't the only beautiful, and white ain't the only beautiful. That is beautiful of all races, man. You just ain't seen them. You have not seen them, dude. It does, bro. Germans. Like, bro, what? I love Italian, man, how they sound. Just, yes, mi amore. Like I said, I think the girl that I talked to, she lived in, like, Switzerland or something. I think she mainly lived over in Switzerland. I don't know if she ended up moving back or whatever. But one of them I knew, her name was Lorena. But she was beautiful, man. Very beautiful. And like she spoke broken English. It's like he meted me. Like you meted me here. Like I like that. I was like so cute. That's the one that said I was too perfect. She said you're too perfect for me. I said the way you treat me is so nice. I said oh. I'm thinking about Mario now, like the Mario sound. You talk like him. She's like, you're not a jerk to me. My ex was a jerk. I was like, oh, how could he be a jerk to you? I realized I'm like, yeah, you kinda are a nigga. She had nigga tendencies. There's two types of Italians. There's those type of Italians. Well, there's three types. There's those type of Italians. There's the mafia type, and then there's the Jersey Shore type, like the ones that nobody likes. Like those are those type. The ones in Boston and stuff, like yeah, the ones nobody likes. People be like, yeah, I'm not allowed to date Italians. I am. What you talking about? Gotta get an Italian. I just love how they talk. I love how people all over the world talk. Like I love how Africans talk. Like the water in the tribe, the rebel warrior of this village. It is up to you to make best of what you have put the beta. Like they say something, let's put the beta. I like how Chinese people talk too. Like it's hard to kind of mimic how they talk because the way they talk. They be like, he don't sky now. Like he don't sky, like how they like pronounce their words. They don't wear deodorant. Is that true? I heard that, bro. Like, come on, man. They gotta wear deodorant. A woman can be beautiful, but she don't wear deodorant. Daggone, girl. Dang, homes are funky. You're a fuck guy. Need me a woman that smells good now. Come on, girl. Like, that would suck, yo, man. Like, imagine me one of the most attractive people you seen, and they stink. Like, bruh, come on, man. Come on, dog. Nah, man, you can't do this. It's that bad? Oh my gosh, bro. I couldn't imagine it. I'm just like, girl, I'll show you the power of Old Spice and Degree, but dang, like, you should know this. Now you know how to put on fresh clothes and look good, but you don't know about deodorant. Like, girl, that is a must. Because it's musty in here. You ain't got it on. That's just something you should know. I don't think stuff is hard. That's the thing people just hard-headed. I don't leave the house, boys, thinking. That's why I said I don't care why. I'll go to the gym smelling good. I'll go on my money run, bro. I got to spray cologne on me. I got to smell good. I just can't stink, bro. I got to smell good, dude. You smell like a horse, dog. Like, bro, you that cute? You smell like an animal? Like, dang. Everybody on the bus ain't wearing deodorant. My goodness. Was deodorant not invented back in the 80s or 90s? Like, dang. I feel like people in the United States around like the 1980s and 1990s, they stunk too. Like I feel like everybody just kind of stunk back then. Like they smell like cheap soap and sweat. You know? I can't imagine going nowhere stinking because I gotta smell good. I gotta smell like, I'm about to say flowers. Definitely don't smell like flowers. I don't want to get Fleece Johnson. Definitely not that. Like, gotta smell like good stuff, man. Like, I smell like just wonderfulness. It's got those pheromones in it that women like. That's what it smells like. That's why they like it. I really hope they. Hold on, I'm gonna stand up. I can't sit down right now. I'm gonna check and see these kids. You see all of this? This chalk. These kids drew stuff with chalk, like all these colors. I've been sitting on. I didn't know they was doing that till I sat on it. I'm wondering what I look like from the back. No diddy. Is that bad? Yep. See? I got a lot of explaining to do. Like, bro, why you, like, what is it? I can turn the bag all the way around so nobody can know. Man, that's crazy, man. Kids with this stupid chalk, man. Got this chalk everywhere. But that's not attractive. People smell like underarm. Like, Like, girl, I need you to smell good, man. Like, that's why I said I imagine everybody back then smelled like it, man. Like back in the Bible, they probably stunk too. Cause they didn't have like the fragrance. Well, they did. I think they had a lot of good stuff. They didn't have like no Victoria's Secret fragrance or something. So people probably smell like a mule or something. Like, girl, you smell like a hard day's worth of work. Like, that's not attractive. Like, it's not attractive. I'm trying to think how they did stuff back then. They didn't even have like tampons back then. So what did they use? Like, that's a good question. What did they use? Like, did they use like sawdust, tree dust or something? Like, what did they use? Like I said, I'm keen, when it comes to women, man, I'm keen to all ethnicities. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always said the one I probably wouldn't date the most would probably be like somebody that's like probably Jewish. I don't know much about their culture. But even some of them, I've seen some beautiful Jewish girls. There's a lot of beautiful ones that's beautiful. But I don't know. I don't really want to be like somewhere over there. I want to be somewhere kind of like, I don't know. I want something that's like for real to me. Like, I don't really know. But that's just my preference, you know what I'm saying? I've seen some good Jewish girls. They beautiful. So I said, everybody asked me what my preference was. I'm like, boy, you don't want to know that. That's what I'm saying. What do they do? Like the one with the issue of blood, like, what do they do, man? Do they just take like a cloth and put it up her? Or like, do they just let it ooze out? Like, what do you do? Do they have like diapers back then? I wonder what they felt like. Did they know? Did they think they was dying or something when that happened? Like that's got to be wild though. That's one thing that sucks about being a woman. You gotta deal with that, man. I know that's not easy. That does not seem like that's fun, bro. Shout out to y'all soldiers, you sister soldiers for that one. Man, when we get sick, boy, we are the biggest babies. I wasn't feeling good the other day, bro. I was feeling kind of nauseous and stuff. I hate that, dude. So I was like, women feel like it's like every month, like on their time of the month. They was like, yeah, sometimes. I said, oh, this is terrible. Oh. I was over, oh man, oh. I said, oh man, you know, man, we don't feel good. We always got to announce, I don't feel good. Like, bro, we know. They know you don't feel good. That's what mama said. She said, your father was the biggest baby when he got sick. She was like, he was just the biggest crybaby. He's like, oh, Missy, I don't feel good. She was like, Steve, I know you don't feel good. He said, Missy, I don't feel good. She's like, he was just such a baby. Man, I like it. We get sick. Oh, I don't feel good. Baby, I'm sick. I know they're looking at us like, you poor baby. You feel sick one time out the year. Yeah, I got to deal with this every month. Like, we do, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the biggest baby when I get sick. Don't let me get sick around you. Can you go get me something to eat, please? Hey. That's really how I sound, bro. I'm just like, what did I do? I'm talking to the dog. I said, Tank, I'm sick. Like, Tank understands. I was really talking to Tank like he was a human. I was like, Tank, man, I don't feel good, man. I be making like the dumbest noise. I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm like, I was like, I don't feel good today. That's all, Steve. You poor fat baby. You did so much to deserve to complain. I know those monthly cycles are not easy. Yeah, no, y'all don't get to have those no more. These old weird sensitive Negroes sick from y'all now. Now they on their monthly cycle. They like y'all. They had worse than y'all, bro. Crying about every stupid thing. That's why I said that's what we need to do. Start giving some of these sensitive men the experience, what they call the experience. Put a little machine on him for him to know exactly what it's like. Let him get cramps right there. Let him start feeling like he's leaking and he's wet. Yeah, he'll shut up real fast. When he realizes the struggle that you women have to go through. The struggle. Let him get hit on by some really ugly, indecent men. Like, yeah, he wouldn't like that. Let him see what he feels like to be nauseous and sick and bloated, and he still got to cook and clean and got to do everything. Let him see if he likes that thing. It makes it seem like it's an easy job. Like, let's see if he's like that. Because it's just something about like being sick, man. It's like something about a cold. It's the worst feeling in the world. Like, it just don't feel good. I like when you feeling like nauseous. I hate that feeling of being nauseous because it's just like, I hate that, man. That's why I said I hate that stuff, man. It feels like, it makes you feel sick. It makes you feel bad, like terrible. You feel me? Like, it's one of the worst feelings, man. So this kid is doing that. No, I really do hate being sick, bro. It's like, man, women deal with this all the time. I was like, around that time of the month, y'all always feel like it. They was like, yeah, a lot of times you do. I said, y'all throw up? They was like, sometimes you do. I was like, oh, that's terrible. Bro, I hate throwing up, dude. I only threw up like 3 times, 4 times in my life, bro. From what I can remember. I threw up way back in, 2001? Was it 2001 or 2002? No, I think it was 2001. I remember that. 2001, I threw up. I didn't throw up all the way again to 2019, dude. 2019. And that's because the heat was on. I was outside in the cold working without a jacket. So I threw up. Then I threw up last year because of the same exact reason. I didn't have a jacket on. And I was out. The seasons changed. It makes you feel sick. So that's only like 3 times I can remember I ever threw up, dude. Like, I was like, y'all throw up like almost every month. Like, yeah. I was like, oh, that's terrible, man. That sucks. Do you know what the feeling of throwing up is like? I hate that feeling, bro. Oh, it just feels terrible. I was like, dang, y'all feel like that? I said, it hurts when you get cramps from doing sit-ups. I'm like, man, y'all get those, like, down there all the time? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, man, that's terrible, bro. Like, I didn't know what y'all had to deal with. Like, you know what y'all had to go through. And I was like, man, that's terrible. I don't want that. I said, thank God he made me a man. What y'all don't understand is men got to be the first ones to lay down their life. I said, boy, I beg to differ. They talk about the Titanic. I said, boy, I identify as a woman. What you talking about? I need this life raft for me, cuz. What you talking about? Please. They said the men stay behind for what? Like, bro, I need to live, bro. So y'all remember that. We got to take a bullet for y'all and got to be the ones to hold the door open for you. You remember that. We got to do a lot. Men are really, a lot of us are really willing to sacrifice our life, man. But nowadays, I don't know. We talk about equality. Like, nah, you can do it too. You can do it too. Be dog, only thing, I'm going to take a bullet. I ain't getting shot just for you. Please. Like I said, I done been shot before. I don't think I'm going to get shot again for nobody. Like I said, I ain't doing that. Unless I need to. I don't mind if I need to. But like I said, like just for some random person, I don't know. That's terrible. That's why I said they wonder why a lot of women just want some love around that time of the month. Like, bro, she's hurting, bro. She's like dying. She needs love. I can see when they cling you around that time of the month. Like, I don't want to cling you every day, but when it's that time of the month, that's why I said with every woman I was with, they love me. Because when it's that time of the month, and they just like, I'm really not feeling good. Like, I'm not feeling good at all. Like, and then I'm like, what's wrong, baby? You need some love? And it's like, I love it when you call me baby. I love that. They would ask me, like, do you still love me? That I'm like, why would I not love you because you're on your period? What kind of question is that? Like, are y'all, is this a trick question? Like, why would you say that? They said you would still come and take care of me? Yes, bro, you a human being, bro. Why would I not? Like, bro, it's crazy. They was like, that is so attractive that a man, I said, don't men do this? They said, no. No, they don't. I said, you playing, right? They said, no, they really don't do this. I was like, that sucks. That's a terrible man. It'll make it 6 years ago in a couple of months. 6 years ago. They was like, you really like me? I was like, yeah. They say, even when I'm cramping, yes. Like, bro, just because you cramping is not going to change the fact that I like you. Like, you can't help it, can you? I mean, unless you can. Like, I don't know what type of question that is. I'm like, these got to be trick questions. There's no way this stuff is real. That's why, you know, when they on it, they be like, I'm just not feeling good. I need some love. I'm like, okay. One of them hit me. She said, I really just don't want to be at work. She said, I don't feel like being at work. She was like, I just want to be loved and held right now. She didn't even have to tell me it was that time of the month. I just knew. I said, yeah, because she was a person, again, she's not being no emotions until it's that. I said, yeah, I know what it is. That time of the month. I said, well, look, I said, oh, this is when Stevie steps in. This is when the player steps in. I said, oh, baby, you okay? I was like, what's wrong? I said, well, what time do you get off? She's like around like 6 or 7 or whatever. I said, wait, well, how about I come over? Like I said, I get us some food. We'll just watch TV together, you know. Just lay with me. Like I said, lay on me. We'll watch some TV. She was like, but I'm on my cycle. I'm like, what does that got to do with what I just said? I ain't got nothing to do with what I just said. She was like, you like me still? Yes. What's wrong with y'all? Yo, why do y'all do that? What's wrong with y'all? That was like when I first met her. She said, well, you know, we can't do that. I wasn't planning on doing that anyways. But I was like, okay, well, so? That makes them like you more when you realize, like, oh, you don't want me for my body? No, I don't. So why you ask me that? Yeah, they do be emotional. But some people is just too emotional. That's why I said that's this thing. Like, girl, shut up. Like, some of you do gotta tell her, like, girl, shut up. I don't want to hear you right now. Be quiet. But around that time when I'm just like, look, they do need some love, man. Like, that stuff is hard, man. Y'all can blame y'all mama Eve for that, boy. This old idiot eating the apple. Y'all can blame her. All right, women try to blame us men like, well, we got periods. Like, I didn't do that, man. The good Lord gave it to y'all because y'all silly mother of all mothers couldn't do right. And old dumb daddy Adam couldn't do nothing right, so now men is cursed because of this dude. You feel me? I heard women try to blame men like it was our fault. I'm like, bro, do you think a man wants y'all to have those? You do know a lot of men like to get it, right? You think they want to have to wait a week or so? Like they don't. I don't think a man would want to give it to y'all. If anything, they probably would have let a woman have like that, like around their mouth area, so they shut up for a week, keep you quiet. Like I said, men want peace. They don't want to hear your mouth all the time. So if anything, a man probably would have just been like, look, that time them up where they mouth bleeds and they don't be quiet. Like, okay, yeah, maybe that's when they'll shut up. We wouldn't give it in the area that we want, right? I don't think that would make sense. Like, so no. If it was up to me, you wouldn't have them, bro. I don't even know what that is. Like, I'm like, it's crazy how it works. The human body is interesting, but I think the woman's body is way more interesting to study. Just because it's just like y'all work differently. It's like, how does your body know how to do that every time of the month? That's crazy. I was like, it just knows when to kick in. Like, that's wild, man. But yeah, it is pretty advanced, you know. She said, "You really love me?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I guess." That's why I said I know every woman's comfort food meal, Chick-fil-A. It's either the McDonald's chicken nuggets or something, or Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that works every time. I said, "Well, girl, look, how about look? We both get off work." I said, "I'm gonna come over." I said, "You get all showered up or whatever. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna bring us some food." She said, "You gonna bring me chicken nuggets?" Yes, I'll bring you chicken nuggets. I got you some food. Get them some food. They shut up, boy. They are happy. I'm like, come on, let's watch some TV. You can go lay on the couch with each other. Let's watch some TV. Come on, I got you. They all love being quiet. They just want to be held. That's why I said, Stevie, you're a genius. You're a genius. It's getting cold out here. You know what they say? You're so muscular. You're so warm. You treat me like a real woman. I'm like, girl, I know. You gotta tell me the stuff I already know. I already know that. But keep going. Keep on saying. Yeah, keep on going. Keep on telling me what I like to hear. You know why God loves to be told what he likes? Because God likes to be flattered. That's why I say he's flattered what I praise and stuff. He likes it. You know why he likes it? Because we like to also be told something we like to hear too. So when God's like, oh yeah, I know I'm all knowing. Yeah, I know I'm good. Yeah, say it again. Go ahead. Keep on telling me. Keep on telling me how good I am. Like, we like to hear that about ourselves. Like, yeah, keep on telling me how much you like me. Yeah, I like that. I know why God likes it because it does feel good. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. But like, you really know how to treat a woman, like, duh. Like, bro, I'm not a woman beater. Like, bro, I obviously know how to treat her. I said it can't be that bad out here where people don't care about you. I'm like, you must be doing something where people don't care about you because it really don't make no sense. They always would hit me with that. They were like, well, you know, I'm on that. When they first meet me, they're like, well, I'm on that time of the month. I'm like, bro, okay, duh, obviously. I said, well, we can't do anything. I wasn't planning on it. I never said anything about that. Like, bro, why you keep saying that? I said, can we just have food in the movie? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, that's a great time. It gives us time to talk, obviously. You're not going to leave me. Why would I leave you because you have a monthly cycle? That makes no sense. Like, bro, that makes no sense at all. People just like to hear you say it. I think people just like to hear you say it. That don't make no sense. Oh, look at these poor fools going to go nightclub. They have no idea. They are wasting their life. That used to be me back when I was 22, 23 years old, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, and soon to be 32. Steve know how to treat a woman, y'all. But I'm good at it. I'm like, do you think I'm pretty without any makeup on? I'm like, girl, it depends on what day it is and how bright the sun is shining. But yeah, on a good day, yeah. On a good day. Come on, girl, your black heads ain't so black no more. Like, I see you. Like, yeah. face swelling going down, ain't it? Yeah, you're looking, looking somewhat. I said, girl, you looking better. Better than what you did. I said, I don't know what you did, but whatever you did, keep doing it. Because you are looking better. So, good job. That's why they want to be all, oh, I'm just so like, girl, you can't afford to be stressed out. You're going to have breakouts. You can't afford those right now. Keep being positive. Hold on. You know, I'm not even going to ask again who's in here, just so I ain't got to ask. I'm just sort of at this point. We about to end the stream in a little bit anyways, but let's talk about how much of a ladies' man Stevie is. Taking all questions. So Steve used to be so pretty, man. Like, but I did know how to treat my woman, though. That's one thing I would tell you. Like, I was flirtatious, but I knew how to treat a woman. Again, they never had to worry about that with me. There's a lot of people out here. They ain't going home no time soon. It's a Friday, so you know. I mean, they did, but I don't even know if it's even got something to do with even being raised right. Because, like I said, a lot of people, they wasn't raised right and they still get this. It's just common human nature, man. I just think some people just don't care. That's why they do that. Stuff ain't that hard to understand, man. Come on. That's why I'm like, I be trying to tell these fools, like, dude, women are people too, dude. Like, bro, women are people too. Like, you don't think they want something, the same thing you want? Like, come on, bro. It's not hard to understand that. Tell her that you care about her one time. Tell her that you love her, fool. It's not hard. Like, dang. I don't got a problem with that. Why do you? I did, though. I really did. That's why I had a great example of seeing how daddy treat mama, you know what I'm saying? But that was just the way I always wanted to treat my mom. When I was young, man, like I said, I didn't know nothing about boyfriend and girlfriend. But when I got older, I know when I get older, man, I want to treat my woman right. I never wanted to disrespect them or make them feel less than or whatever. Like, I always wanted to make them feel like they was, like, part of me, you know? Maybe they had Disney Channel, too. Like I said, you watch all those stupid shows where people do that. But I said that stuff, it does show you, like, treat people with respect, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not your plaything. They're just your woman. Treat her like your woman. What's hard about that? I don't understand it, but I'm going to go walking for a little bit. I said, bro, your woman's important to you, man. Your woman is your prize and your possession, bro. Like, treat her right. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's beautiful, man. Treat her as beautiful as she is, man. It's not hard. It's hard to an idiot. Anything's hard to a Negro, but, you know, everybody else can seem to understand that. That's why I told you it's crazy. I asked women, I said, when's the last time somebody talked to you? They was like, never. I was like, word? I said, dude didn't check up on you, see how your day was? She was like, no. I said, hey, yo, like, bro, where do you find these fools at, man? Like, dang, you ain't got nobody to check up? He's like, nah. I said, well, daggone, man, makes sense why y'all the way y'all is. It makes sense why you got a lot of trust issues, why you act like it. They be like, what's the catch with you? No catch, man. It's just how I am. I said, come on, man. You got to have some people in your life that's cool like this. Like, come on, man. You can't be that shocked that people act like this. Stuff is crazy, boy, if I ever seen this. Crazy. As I said, I don't think stuff is hard, man. I really don't think stuff is hard. It's the people you get, man. It's the people that you surround yourself with, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard for an idiot. I said, just love them, man. That's all you got to do. Bro. Just love them. Ask somebody out. It can't be that hard. Bro. Come on. I'll tell you why, because everybody going to places like this. Going to places like the clubs. That's why they find their spouse. They find their mate at a nightclub, which is extremely not the place you find people. Dude. It's so stupid. Even when I went to these type of places, bro, even I knew, I was like, I never wanted to find my potential person in one of those, bro. Like, there is no way. There is nobody good in there. I'll find one of those, though. Yes, sir. A yellow Lambo? Shoot. I'll find one of them. I'll take it. That's more attractive than any of them little floozies in there. I'll take that. Literally. I have to give grace for people after I find out how they were raised. Yeah, but I don't know. You can't give too much grace. Too much. I'm like, listen, I understand, like I said, some people might not have had their father in their life, but I'm like, but you ain't just gonna treat me dirtbad just cause. Like, nah, that's why I gotta cut it off. Like, okay, you ain't gonna just treat me bad just cause you feel that way. You gotta be boundaries. You know, real talk. That's why I said, like, some stuff just has to be finite. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta treat people right. I don't know, man. That's why I said, like, people just, they concern me. As I said, I don't think love is hard. I really don't think it's hard, but apparently, seems to be. People are fiending for love. That's why I said, I ain't desperate, man. I said, look, I'm going to like you. People running stop signs, all type of stuff. But, you know, man, like I said, I don't think stuff is hard or that difficult. It's like, do you like me for real? Yes, I like you for real. It's only the 50th time you done asked me. It's 45 times you keep telling me. They telling them to be careful. I don't know what they doing. I'm good. They said, do you really like me, Stevie? Yes, I like you, girl. Yes, I really do. But do you really like me? Yes, I do. Well, I love you so much, I loathe you. Girl, go on. If you ask me that one more time, I probably won't. If I was a worm, would you? No, because I don't like worms. I like my own species, girl. Don't ask stupid stuff like that. Like, oh. See, this is where they come in. This is what they think they need right here. Sephora, this is what they think they need. I said, girl, you don't need none of it in there. No, but I do. Okay, you keep telling yourself that. That's why you keep asking me if I love you, because you don't love yourself. I said, girl, makeup is for ugly people, I think. It's like, but do you really care about me, though, Steve? Do you really want me? I'm like, no. I don't. I'm going to start just telling people what they want to hear. No, I don't think you're attractive. I think you're hideous. Like, is that what you want me to say? Why are you asking me that? You know you want to hear what you want to hear. Like, come on, girl, stop asking that. Shoot, if that girlfriend's name is Lamborghini, I sure did, boy. Shoot, give me a Lamborghini, boy. I'm cutting off all y'all. Shoot, I got to take my baby on a date. Shoot. I'm so serious, boy. Attractive car is more attractive than some women. Like, man, look at that car. I'll marry that Lambo over there. Look at that. Lambo got more worth than me, daggone it. That's why I say you be saying God loves you more than everything else. I said, God, I don't know how we more precious than a Lambo. That's worth more than me now. So that's kind of precious right there. I said, I don't know, God. I don't think I'm worth a Porsche. I don't know about that. But I mean, hey, if you say so. I said, well, God, if we work more than that, then give me all the money. I need, look, God, I need luxury stuff. If we work more than that, then you have no problem bestowing that upon us. Shoot. I like to pick my women up in spaceships. Boy, I need a spaceship so I can pull up in style, boy. Daggone, I need a Jimmy Neutron rocket. You still at the hospital? Working at the hospital? Wouldn't pull up to work, boy. I'd have pulled right back up to bed. Oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't feel good. I told you, boy. If I was a woman, I'd be using all my excuses, boy. Shoot. As I said, as men, it don't work because nobody cares when it comes to men. Oh man, I ain't feeling good. Boy, get your butt out of bed, go to work. Like they don't care about that. Women, I don't feel good. Oh, you poor thing. Take your time. We understand. That's why I told you. I said, you know what's very important now for men and women, mental health, and that's why I said I take my mental health days. I'm like, take my mental health day. Like, yeah, that doesn't work. You need to come in. How about you make me? Ain't nothing wrong with it's quiet. I mean, ain't no niggas around. Boy, anything that's quiet, mean ain't no Negroes. That is the best scenery. As I said, it's quiet out here. It's because ain't no niggas. That's nice. Let's keep it that way. I know y'all medical personnel. Y'all got some stories, boy. That's why I said that dude I was talking to, he was in the Army. He's like, bro, I got a lot of, he's a medic. I got a lot of stories, man. He told us some of his stories. That's why we was laughing. That's when I ended up splitting my lip open with that little glowing light stick that was flying in the air. Because we was laughing and that was throwing me off guard, too, because he was telling this story. Oh, my God, he was telling these stories. That's some wild stuff to go on in the Army, dude, like, for real. He was talking about the stuff that he had to do. Yo, he had us crying. That's why this is the funniest white guy I've ever seen. Bro, he had us crying, man, because he was so serious, but he was joking. Like, the way he joked, like, I think he's funnier than me, bro. That guy's, like, really funny. But yeah, he definitely was a special person. He was just like, look, man, I done seen some stuff. He said, I had to deal with so many people, man. I ain't ton of stuff. I said, man, come on, dude. Y'all at work watching me. Watching Steve. Arms getting bigger. So was the bank accounts. Oh, if only. It do feel good out here, though, man. It feels wonderful. These are these type of weather you go take dates on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, girl, let's go for a walk. Shoot. I had one of those in a minute. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've been on like a date by my own doing, because I'm like, I don't like people. Work is boring. But at least you get paid. Like I said, you ain't got to do too much. You're getting paid for that. That's why I said every job I went to, I made it work my way. I told you. I made a way where I can get out of work, where I ain't got to work too hard. I told you, you got to learn how to scam the system. You got to learn how to scam the system, dude. We were supposed to get an hour lunch. Do you know I came back at like an hour and 30 minutes sometimes, and I would forget the clock. Sometimes I would forget the clock back in. But then sometimes I'm like, you know what? I feel like I deserve an extra 21 minutes. Like, I'm just going to take my 21 minutes, because I don't care. And I would take it. I'm like, I don't care. Because some of them would do that. Some of them bosses and managers take like 20 minutes. I'm like, well, I'm going to take my 20 minutes. I remember when they asked why you did it, I learned it from you. I learned that from y'all. You did it. I said, I'm just doing the example that I've been taught. I'm saying y'all setting a great example for your employees. See? But you gonna say like, we should know better than you? Like, nigga, you the boss, you the manager, you should know better to set a better example. I saw you do it, so I did it. Like, you gonna school me on something that I'm supposed to do, but you ain't doing it? I'm like, yeah, that's a hypocrite. And then you know what they all say? Like, oh yeah, you're right, we shouldn't do it. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm still gonna do it anyways. Whether you do it, when you fix it or not, I'm still gonna do it anyways. But it don't matter though. So. Care about none of that. I was like, boy, I'll take as much time as I daggone please. You think I care? I'll take a whole nother hour, bro. I don't care. I mean, one time, bro, I took my break in my car. One time, bro, I fell asleep. I was asleep for about an hour. I woke up, I said, what day is it? Where am I at? I said, oh, yeah, man, I'm supposed to be back at work at like, I think 5 or like 10 minutes ago. I was like, all right. Put the hat on. Let me go back in. Let me go on inside. don't care about it. What they gonna tell you? What they gonna say to me? Like, you been gone off for long? Like, I'm not gonna answer you. Like, yeah, coffee. Just coffee. I don't care about none of that. Like, what you gonna get mad at me? Because I'm like, okay, yeah. How you know I went on a very important phone call? Like, how you know what I wasn't tending to business, dude? Like, I had stuff to do. Like, I don't. You have to be here on time. I was on time. Like, bro, I just decided to come in when I wanted to. I was like, girl, you know niggas can't read. You know, I don't understand what time we're supposed to be here. Like, you know, like I said, I usually start acting like that when they start acting shady towards me. Like I said, when they start acting funny towards me, or other employees or whatever, just messing with stuff, I'm like, okay, that's why I'm gonna show you how much I don't care about this job now. And I do the least amount of work, and that's why I always do the least amount of work. That's why they told me one time, they said, your performances just went down so much. You used to be the hardest worker. I said, yeah, until y'all did what y'all did. Until y'all start treating us like this. I'm like, don't be surprised when the performance goes down the drain. They said, we used to never have to say nothing to you, and now we feel like we are. I'm like, well, do you know why? Because y'all not paying us. Oh, that pissed me off, bro. When you see how hard you work and they literally sit right there and they act like you ain't did nothing, oh, they used to get on my nerves. The people that never did nothing, they would never say nothing to. But then they hold you to a standard. I'm like, no, you ain't going to be doing that. That's why they said you get 8 occurrences, and on your 9th one, you get 5. I said, okay. I said, how many I got? They said 3. I said, okay. I got about 3. I said, I got 3. Okay, 3 plus that is 8. I said, okay, I'm going to mess up about 5 more times because I got 5 free strikes. And then on my 9th one, when y'all about to fire me, oh, yeah, I quit. I quit. What's up, man? And I was like, man, I quit. I don't care. I was like, but you can't fire me. I quit before I even walked in the door, man. Like, please. They tried to tell me back. I remember back in my job 2019 when I worked over here. And they was like, well, you're on your last one, Steven. Look, they didn't even know. I was like, bro, I was about to go work for the church, work for at Grace Retreat. So I was like, I already quit. I don't care. As I said, I quit in my mind first before I quit in real life. They said, well, we're going to have to let you go if you get another one. I told them, I said, okay, well, Friday's my last day anyways. I said, I meant to tell y'all Friday's my last day. They said, well, I said, what you thought you was going to scare me and wow me with this talk? I said, bro, I had this talk in my head like 3 months prior. This ain't nothing new. I said, bro, I quit way before I even came in here. And I was like, oh, well, we weren't expecting. And I said, no, that's the way I wanted it to. I wanted you to not expect it. I said, that night I went out with my friends and had fun. Like, man, I don't care. What you thought it was going to scare me? I don't quit because I don't care because people don't like it. Like, please. But almost every job I had, I almost walked out of. Like, I don't care. Like, I do not care. They always do the hardest work. That's what they do, man. They be playing around. I don't care about that stuff. I quit because the bosses suck. Because they treat people like it, man. They want to treat their employees and people that work for them like it. I said, well, then don't be surprised when people walk out of you. Like, they going to walk out of you. And they have it so like, well, you should have a dedication to, like, there is no dedication here, man. It's called my check. That's what it's called. My check on every Friday, that's payday, right? Unless I have direct deposit, that's my dedication. Like, I don't have nothing else to say to you, fool. Lord help me, don't let the direct deposit be late. Don't let it, we gonna give you, now you ain't give me your money on Tuesday, you gonna give it to me today. Y'all said Friday, that ain't my problem because the payroll got messed up. Man, you better give me my money. What you talking about? You said Friday. What you talking about? You gonna give me all my money today. You better move heaven and earth and give me my check. What you talking about? If you gotta go get a paper copy, you go get a paper copy. You better give me my check today. Ain't no waiting on Tuesday. Bills don't wait. So no, you gonna give me my stuff. I got delicious snacks to go purchase, man. You think I'm gonna wait? I'm like, Every job has their work hard. Everybody has it at every job, man. That's why I said, like, boy, yeah, okay. And that's why I said every job got that one Karen. The one is always that one little white girl thinks she know everything. I had one nigga that can't be quiet. It's always one of them. So I was some girl trying to be the manager of everybody. I'm like, girl, you can have a so regular job, man. Nobody want this job, man. And I said, you can tell them what to do. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. And that's why I said they give me commands, and guess what I do? Not the commands. I don't do it. Someone gonna try to tell me, she was like, God, an hour lunch. She said, oh, but you can just take 30 minutes so we can get that. I said, I can take my whole hour. How about I take the whole 60? I think I took a whole extra 5 just because she said something. See, every time you keep messing with me, I'm just gonna do what I want. Like, how you gonna tell me how to take a lunch? Because she wanted to get her order done. Like, well, we need to get this done. I'm like, bro, I'm going on lunch. She had the audacity to say, well, you know, you could take 30 minutes. I could take 60 minutes. How about that? 70, because you talk. You get 80, 90, you wanted to go 95, keep talking. I'm going to keep taking it. At that time, my girl followed me on Snapchat. She was calling me about work. I said, don't you ever call my phone about work food. Don't you call my Snapchat, man. I ain't give it to you to talk about the job, man. She want to get stuff done. I said, well, you better get it done yourself, man. She one of them type want to boss people around but don't want to do her job. I'm like, yeah, we ain't doing that. She want the men to go get the heavy stuff. You go get the heavy stuff, you heavy lard. Like, what you telling us to go do it for? Girl, I noticed you when I first met you. You can use some steps. You can use a little bit of cardio. That's what you get for trying to be a boss. You ain't trying to worry. Look at you. I've never, surprisingly, as crazy as I am, I've never been fired, bro. I've never been fired from a job. I told you because I know when I'm about to get fired, bro. I told you. I push it to the limit, and right when they about to talk, that's when I quit. Every time. Bro, I do this every job. Because, again, I already quit in my mind before they even start talking. Like I said, I already see how they are, so I'm just like, bro, again, I already have something else lined up. Steve thinks like 5 steps ahead. I've always been 5 steps ahead. When you know a girl's about to break up with you, she acting funny, I'm already 5 steps ahead. Your replacement's here tomorrow. Don't worry. Your replacement's here in about 18 hours. You ain't got to worry about it. I've already knew you was about to do this because you was acting funny days prior with all the, I'm feeling the, are you okay? Something wrong with you? And now something wrong with you. You about to have this conversation. I already know how you about to act. Your replacement will be here next Tuesday. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to come. You can take your stuff. You can keep my stuff. I don't care. I don't want it. I said, when I see a job do this type of stuff, I'm not stupid. I know how the game goes. So when they start acting like it, I'm like, okay, they about to have this talk. I said, oh, y'all want to treat me like that? I quit in my mind first. I said, I'm going to work this job. I'm going to get this easy money. I make the job as easy as possible. That's why I said I will go there and do the least amount of work if possible, and I will get paid and go home. I will work on my phone with my own, because I'm working on my own business. I'm working on my own stuff. So I'm like, I work on my own stuff. I go do my thing. And then after the end of the day, I'm done. I don't care. They won't come like, we noticed you ain't did. I'm like, yeah, you absolutely right. I didn't do that. And what you going to do about it? I told you, I'm just straight up like, I'm like, okay, and like, is there something you want to tell me? Like, is that something you want to imply? That's why I said, surprisingly, I've never been fired, bro. You can't fire the Stevester. You can't fire me. Like, dude, I'm quit. You can't fire me, fool. I quit. In order to fire me, it means I had to work for you, bro. I started working for you about 2 weeks ago. I just showed up just to get an extra check. Just to get easy money. I'm like, bro, this is my last easy money I'm going to get. And then after that, when I can't get no more easy money from y'all, I'm done with y'all. Like, that's why I said, I just walk away. I don't care no more. Like, that's weird. What's that? Yeah, YouTube. I mean, I like to think I am. Yeah, I've been live streaming for like 2 years now. Like, are you streaming right now? Yeah, right now. Yeah. Yeah, y'all say what's up. Yo, say what's up.
Yo, stream was good. Stream. Wait, how many viewers you got?
I got 6 right now. I've been streaming all day, man.
Yo,
like
can I shout out my Instagram?
Yeah, shout out, bro.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, this is a people's channel, so.
Hey, any ladies that wanna follow me on Instagram? There's my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, follow their Instagrams, man. Trying to get the piece of hype out here, man. You feel me?
He's 18.
I'm 18. Follow my Instagram. I'm
Wait,
6.
what's your YouTube?
6'3".
Simply Steve.
Simply Steve. Your name's
Yeah.
Steve?
Steve, yes sir.
Oh, nice to meet
I've
you.
never
Y'all
met a
too,
guy
man.
named Steve.
Yeah. For real? Never.
That was just like a fake name or something.
Nah, that's the real name. My name's Steven. Yeah, it's like my 6th stream today, man. I've been crazy. I'm tired.
Shit, it's you?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh shit, Simply
Damn,
Steve.
Yeah, it's me right there. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's me.
I'm gonna subscribe to you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all, bro.
You too, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You have a
All
good
right,
night,
bro. Y'all
bro.
too, man.
All right, bro.
Good seeing y'all, man.
You too.
Yeah, be safe. Yeah, what's up, Jones? Ain't go Janice. Y'all look too young, girl. But yeah, like I said, every job I ever had, boy, I don't care. I quit that mug. I don't care nothing about no job, man. They be like, yeah, we about to fire you. I'm like, all right, cool. I said, they don't even know. I took extra work gloves. I took extra work stuff. I'm taking the stapler, the paper clips, the pens, anything I can get my hands on that I feel like y'all owe me, I'm taking it. If I could haul the vending machine, I would take it too. Like, boy, you don't think I would? Say I won't. Say I won't reach my hand up in there in the vending machine and grab me them honey buns. Say I won't do it, bro. Not much, man. This is my 6th live stream today, John. You said tell them kids go big, girl. You tell them. Like I said, you wouldn't say it to them Duval County boys. I wouldn't say that either. Like, go bed. Like, they might put me to bed permanently. Bro, I really be like it. I told you, I just don't care. I told you, jobs, I just not care, dog. I'm tired, man. That's why I say you get tired of being just punked around, man. They think they gonna punk you around because they paying you some wage. I'm like, you better be paying me over $30 if you think you gonna punk me around. There's no way you gonna punk me around for no $12.99. That's why I said, boy, this job ain't nothing but gas and grocery store money. You think you gonna talk crazy to me for that? Man, please. Find me on the corner of Figueroa Street before you have me talking crazy to you. I'll stand right there with a sign. Just, yeah. I'll do what you want for money. I'll work for money. I said, well, I'm about to start my own mercenary company. Shoot. You're going to be my first client on the list. Going to clean house with you. You be talking crazy. You better leave me alone, boy. I'm going to start my own dark web business. Shoot. It's going to be paid all up in Bitcoin, boy. It's untraceable. What she said, let me read. Hold on, what did I say? Hold on, I forgot what y'all said. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know, that's my 6th stream today. I don't know what I'm even doing, man. I'm hungry. You talking about the comment about the job or whatever? Huh. They got so many comments, man. I don't know what y'all saying. I don't know what y'all saying, bro. See, I get mad when people don't comment, then y'all comment. I'm like, oh, why are you guys commenting for? Why y'all keep talking to me for? Yeah, that's how they be. That's why I said I deal with that same stuff at work. I deal with that same stuff. People just... And as I told you, that's why I said every job I've ever been in, I went there. What's up, Harvey? So I tell the fool, I was like, man, at my last job, I had to tell the man, I was only 3 weeks on the job, man. That's why I said, I'm like, I hated that job, dude. They had us taking care of they employees. That's why I said them type of jobs that use you for what they want, and then they can't get no more uses out of you. Then they want to start talking these little talk. They realized I wasn't going to go for that. I'm like, no, I ain't going for that. We had to go to some of these events. We had a driver. Then again, everybody don't have a car. We understand that. But they had us going to 3 different places. Then I had to drop off their people at 3 different... You got to understand, Texas is big. This is 30 minutes out the way of each place. I had to go to... I'm like, why? I said, hold on, bro. Y'all not giving me gas, nigga. You ain't giving me no gas money. You like, why I got to take your people's over? That should be up to you to provide it. They won't spot nobody no gas, and they won't come and get mad because we didn't meet our numbers quota. I said, nigga, you didn't meet you better pay my gas money back. Put more money into this car than I'm getting paid. I said, hold on, bro. Like, you need to pay me. This old water balloon head nigga gonna sit there and talk about, yeah, man. He was like, hey, well, you know, you ain't meet your quota. He said, if you can't meet it next time, we're gonna let you go. I told him, I said, but I quit. I said, boy, I quit before I even came in here, man. 3 weeks of taking care of your bum employees, and now you want to come here and talk crazy? Like, boy, please. And then his other right-hand man coming there and talking about, yeah, he was like, well, that was the day I was sick. I couldn't even get out of bed. I literally couldn't get out of bed. No water balloon boys talking about, yeah, he said, well, you got to come in. He said, it's not good to miss days. He's like, can't you just take some Pepto? Like, no, I can't just take some Pepto, dude. I feel like my stomach about to explode. You don't come and talk about, oh, well, see, you know, he was like, it's not good to miss days. I'm literally telling him, like, bro, I can't move. I literally couldn't move that day. I was really sick. I ate that Panda Express and something was in there. I don't know. I must have got a stomach bug or something. But guess what happened to him on that Friday? A couple of days later, see, he ate his words. Or he threw it up, whatever it is. He threw up, and guess what he did? He didn't want to come into work. He gets to call out. I said, oh, you can't just take some Pepto-Bismol. You can't just take some medication. It's not good to miss days, buddy. Oh, that's the example you said for us. I said, what about that example you told me? It's not good to miss days though, right? So I bet it ain't, fat boy. See, now when you throwing up, you don't like that. Don't tell us to come in. Then they won't have a talk. We talking about we're gonna have to let you go. Like, boy, yeah. Any company that don't care about me when I'm sitting here with a stomach bug, I don't think I want to work for you. But he said, well, just think about it tomorrow. Just take tomorrow off to think about what you want to do. I never came back. What you mean take? I'm gonna take as much time as I want to, boy. How about I take time permanently and I come back here? What's up? What's good? Look, there they go. There they go. There they go. Yo. I love y'all too, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay safe. There's somebody behind me. Guys are silly, bro. That's how they be. What happened to the company van? I don't know. We didn't have a company van. We had to use our cars. That's what we had to do. Which again, I don't mind. I don't mind helping people out. You feel me? But I said, but when you see people like that, it's just like they think that that's how that job was. You know what I'm saying? They use their employee or use you. They always use the new people to drive they standard people around or whatever. And I'm like, well, that's kind of messed up, bro. Because I'm just like, y'all can't just come here and use people. And then if you didn't meet your quota or if they didn't like you, they want to fire you. I'm like, so then you need to give us like gas money back. Like, you need to start paying us better then, dude. You got employees full of bums and stuff. We got to go out and take care of them. And then they won't come and talk crazy to us. This one white girl, man, she would come in and she would just talk crazy to everybody. And she talked crazy to me one time. And that's why I said the nigga in me, like, shows up. I'm just like, bro, I really be trying not to say nothing. But one time she went off on me because she has this OCD type mentality. And she said, you just do the most. I was clicking the pen. She said, you just click this pen so much. It's so annoying. I was like, I know this nigga ain't talking. I said, look here, little pizza monster. I know you ain't talking to me. I looked at her with because, you know, I always have to look at people like, I know they didn't just say what they saw because I'm about to say a whole mouthful of stuff. I'm like, I know you ain't talking to me. Like, talking to me? Like, me? And I said, well, you do know that I'm your ride here. I'll leave you here 35 minutes away from the job, nigga. She white. I was about to call her nigga. She white. I was like, I'll leave you here, fool. One girl did. It was another girl that had it. Girls all type of she's just inappropriate. The girl was Mexican. She called her Oriental. I was like, yo, that's mad racist, dog. Hey, mad racist. Yo, she said, yeah, are you Oriental? Like, you know, that sound like some old Karen. Like, you Oriental? And then they was around some Mexicans that was playing Mexican music. She said, it's just too loud for them to be playing this mariachi music in the morning. I mean, she was just so disrespectful. The girl left her at the event and quit that day. 35 minutes away, left her. And I told dude, I was like, hey, if this is your employees representing your business, you might want to get better employees. I was like, yeah. Then you look at him, he wasn't too bright either. His assistant, man, was over here knocking off all the females in the office. Why Buddy got a girlfriend? Then I heard she was his fiance. I don't even know which one is true. Then allegedly, she's pregnant. The girl he was messing with got pregnant. It's all type of stuff, but they talking about us. That's the same dude that lied on me and said I cussed everybody out in the office. I never said such a thing, God. I never said such a thing. Old girl FaceTime me. She said, yeah, they said you was going off cussing. I never said that. What is it when niggas keep lying on my name? Yo, man, y'all gonna owe me 2 teeth when I see y'all. When I see this old Chico stick looking nigga speaking to me on the internet, you gonna owe me your teeth when I see you, boy. You spread slandering on my name. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's gonna cost you your mouth. It's gonna cost you. And that's why my buddy from the Bronx, my buddy from New York from the Bronx showed up because he said something about his wife. He showed up. He's like, I'm going to knock him out when I see him. And I said, bro, if you fight, I'm fighting too. I'm letting you know. We all going to fight, cuz. His wife is ghetto. She's like, hey, I'm about to fight this nigga. Like, we all about to fight, cuz. I'm like, yeah, because you running your mouth, cuz. You running your mouth. That's when I knew. I said, don't let this job get you beat up. I let him like, don't let the job get you beat up, dude. Care nothing about no job, man. But he got scared. I'm all up in their face. That's why I say it's just 2 grown men all up in their face. Like, what's up, dog? oh no, it's not a problem. Don't worry about it. And then they go tell 2 women because again they want to beat up on these women because they know these women was emotionally unstable. And they said, well, yeah, he said this and he was. I was like, bro, he told me he was fine. I'm like, I was right in his face that like 30 minutes prior. She said, yeah, he was mad about it. He was just in my face. He's the boss. Like, bro, tell me what you think. I can't work for somebody that's a punk, man. I can't work for somebody that's a punk. And then you see him again. They, oh, what's up, bro? How's it doing? Yeah, how's you doing? Like, now they want to joke around. Like, no, say that same thing that you said, like, player. Like, what you got? What's the problem? What you scared of me for, man? I know why you scared. I know why you scared. I said, buddy, won't talk. I said, boy, you like, I don't know your girlfriend. I told your girlfriend you knocking off every girl in office. Like, I've never been that type of person. I don't rat people out. But I said, she gonna find out one day. She gonna find out. Oh boy, hollering at girls in there. They got a boyfriend. One girl was engaged, trying to holler at her, making sexual jokes, all type of stuff. I said, I don't know how he ain't been sued yet. I don't know how he ain't been sued. You better stop before they show up to the job and knock him out. They don't care about us. That's why I said, that's why I said I'm gonna show you how much I don't care about you either. And guess what I did when I went to work? Nothing. I said, oh, this is how y'all want to treat us? Again, I just can't, bro. They told us that they respect people who go the extra mile. I'm a person that go the extra mile. I'm like, no, I'm serious about this. I literally took a break to go to New Orleans with mama that year. I remember that. My friend just had 2 deaths in her family. She went out of town. She went back to Oklahoma to go see her people. And I said, I went to New Orleans. They worried about us going out of town with each other. These are some freaks, man. Worried about some grown-haired Negroes going with each other. This is weird. I came back into town that day. The airport was literally right up the street from where I work. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go straight to work from there. You know how serious I am. When I get back into town, I don't like doing nothing. I call off work. I don't do nothing. That was the day I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just, show them I'm serious. And I worked with her because she actually came back to the same day. So they thought that we went out of town with each other, which ain't none of their business. And then that's when they did what they did. And I was like, oh, you dirty rats. And guess what I started doing when I showed up there again? Nothing. I didn't meet none of my quotas. I said, you know what? Y'all want to be like it? I said, you know what? While we go to this, because sometimes we have to go out to these little events and stuff. I said, while we go out, I'm going to play games on my phone. I'm going to watch this movie. I said, I'm going to get this food that's right next door. And I said, I'm going to sit here for a good 4 or 5 hours, if even that long. And I said, I'm going to do nothing. I said, maybe the last 10 minutes I get out do this. I said, you want to act like that? I said, I'm going to show you how I feel about this job. You don't understand how upset I was, y'all. I drained myself so much working this job, trying to prove a point, just for people to show you that they did not care. They didn't care about your time or your effort. Ain't nothing worse than working a job where you really trying to show them that you care and they treat you like that. So you think I'm going to go and do the same thing again? I said, no. I said, why would I need to make you money every day when I can make myself money every day? That's why I had to work that job, to show you that you can make your own money, so you ain't got to make somebody else their money. See, we got to make them money, and we make a commission off of what we make them. I can just make my own money, and I ain't got to pay nobody. That's the best part about it. I can make all my money, and it's mine. They was talking about, yeah, if you make us $1,000, you get like $200 back. That ain't no money. But that is literally like no money, dog. I'm like, bro, I can make my own self $1,000 and keep the whole $1,000. Wouldn't that be a no-brainer? That's why I said, you see how hard they get you to work for somebody else, but you can literally do the same thing for yourself? So why, if we can make ourselves $1,000, or we can make you $1,000, why would we not do the same thing for us? You teaching us the skills to make y'all money, so why not make that's why I said, this is why everybody takes the skills that they learn from a job and apply it to their stuff. They apply it to their own self, so they ain't got to worry about these type of things. Thanks for the job and the info. Now I know the info. I'm going to go use it and apply it to myself. That was one of the things they taught us. They said, it's never a person, place, or event that you can't make money. And I said, I'm thankful that you said that, because now I'm going to use that to the same thing that I'm doing with what I'm doing. I said they taught me it was possible, and now I know that it's possible for me. Crazy. I love how they do, like, you make us $1,000, we'll give you $200 on your check. Like, but that's no money. That is like, I just made you $1,000. I can't even get at least half. Like, bro, no, man, no. I said, so why am I gonna break my back to make you $1,000 when I can just make my own self $1,000? Remember, they say that was the definition they gave us, greed. I remember we had to write it out on the whiteboard every day. Everybody wants what everyone has. The fear of loss. That's another one. The fear of loss. That's the fear of people saying no because the price might be too much, or because they might think that they're gonna say no. You don't want to miss out on the sale because you might think they're gonna say no because it's too much money. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize like that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You apply these skills, you make the money, you can make yours up, buddy. So I literally have myself with these are the conversations, Denise, we don't have to have. That's why I say you understand it one day. You start to really understand it. That's why I say ain't nobody no suckers no more. Like, nah. And that's why I say they treated us like this. So guess what everybody did? Take the skills that they learned, go apply it to their own business. Because what they was trying to do, they was trying to get everybody to start a business for them. You was gonna be under them. So they gonna make like 2-3% commission or something off of you. Whatever you make, they gonna get rich off of you. That's pretty much what they was doing. So that's why they were saying, well, this is for people that want to start a business. Like, it's a business under y'all. You don't care about people starting their own business, man. You don't care about that. You just want to get commission off of y'all. We were supposed to go to this one event out there. The dude I was going with, he got his car robbed, dog. Oh, I don't know if they came and repossessed his car. I don't know what happened, but it just was gone. It wasn't even there. He was like, bro, I don't even know where my car is. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we could have took mine, but like I said, I was going with him. You know what I'm saying? And so, of course, he's not in the mood to go nowhere. He's just like, bro, my car, I'm trying to figure out my car is. Like, I don't even know. And here they come in there still. The man literally don't know where his car is. And they come in there and say, well, y'all can just Uber out there if you want to. Like, do you not see this man hurting and grieving that his car is missing? Niggas are so worried about a couple of dollars, man. Like, you see how they treat you? Well, if y'all want to Uber out there, the nigga's car's gone, bro. He's trying to figure out where his car is. No condolences. No, oh, hey, let's hope you get your car. Just Uber out there and make us our money now. What is it? You just gotta get out there and get us our $400. That's what they care about. I mean, this man car gone. They literally was like, well, do y'all just like first of all, I got my own car. We ain't had to Uber. And I said, that's not the point though. I said, I'm staying with homie because homie's upset. Like, we trying to figure out, like, hey, bro, what happened to your car, bro? He's a good dude. The dude was just like me. I remember, bro. I think his name was Malachi, Mordecai or something. I found out Buddy is a musician like me. He's also a pastor's son. So we both was vibing. We was getting along with each other. You feel me? So, of course, this is my homie, man. I'm trying to make sure the homie's okay. You feel me? And they said, well, if you want to just go ahead without him, I'm like, daggone, bro. Like, let him have a moment, bro. He needs some support. All they care about is their money. So why are they telling you that it's bad that you care about your money? You care about yours. I'm going to care about mine. Told you, man. My friend, she had like 2 deaths in the family. Man, her cousin like literally killed herself, dude. Like, she's hurt. Girl's hurt. She's devastated. And they understood for like the first couple of days. I said like she couldn't function, man. She was such an emotional wreck, man. She's calling me crying like I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it's okay. Like, I'm trying to calm her down. You know what I'm saying? And they over playing mind games with this girl. She stressed out. They kept sending her to this place by herself, man. She was stressed. She was worried about she was gonna get fired because she can't meet her quota. She was so upset, man. I mean, the girl was just an emotional wreck. I'm just like, dang, I feel sorry for this girl. And of course, she would call me. They kept saying, call your employees or your fellow employees for emotional support if you need our encouragement. And so me and her, we from the same city, so obviously we get each other. She was happened to be from Louisville too. Like, we both get each other, so like, okay, that's perfect. Then they found out we was doing that, and the old buddy, because he was trying to knock her off, he was mad about that. Why y'all talking to each other? Because we grown niggas. Why you mean why we talking to each other? Y'all, I wanted to punch that dude in his face so bad. Y'all, I tell you, man, I didn't know what he was doing behind the scenes. Had I known that, I'd have punched him in his face with it. I mean it. I would have punched him so hard in his face because he's such a loser. This man, talk about greedy. This man got a whole girlfriend. A girlfriend that looked better than the girl he's trying to holler at. Well, she ain't no ugly girl. Like I said, old girl's not ugly. That's why he's trying to holler at her. But I was like, his girlfriend, I believe, looked better than her. And Buddy couldn't even be satisfied with that. He wanted her and all the other girls in the office, and he get offended when I come around. I'd have choked the life at this dude, man. I can't stand a weak man. You see what I say? I can't stand a weak man, but I'd choke you halfway to death. I can't stand them type dudes. Just so weak. Why you feeling threatened by me, man? We just happen to be good friends, but because I'm good looking, she good looking, everybody thought we had something going on. Work drama. You see what I'm saying? That's why I like work from home. No work drama. Yeah, man's car was missing. They was like, hey, bro, you know, they was like, well, if y'all just want to go ahead. She's like, well, you want to go ahead without him? No, I'm not going ahead without him. I said, nah, bro. Like, we need to figure out what's going on. Like, bro, the man just lost his car. We trying to figure out what's going on. I said, that's all y'all care about is money? That's all y'all care about? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And I said, since y'all want to treat us like we don't matter, I said, I'm going to show y'all how much the job don't matter. You didn't meet your quota? Nope, I didn't. Nope, I'm going home. Goodbye. 6 o'clock, I'm gone. Because I already knew. I'm quitting. And then after that, like I said, she quit. Like I said, old girl had quit. Because they forced her to quit. Like, bro, they bullied this girl so bad, dude. Because, again, they like to beat up on the women. This is a job. There's something wrong with them. They really did like to beat up on the women because they knew the women was more, like, emotional. They couldn't beat up on me because they knew that. They knew they couldn't beat up on me. That's why when I did kind of go off in the office, I didn't cuss nobody out. But like I said, when I did kind of, like, vent my frustration, they got scared and they got quiet. That's when everybody stopped. It was like, oh, what's going on? See, you don't like it when a lion is in there, when a real man is in there. You don't like that. When some little fragile woman is in there crying, they like that because they can beat up on them. Like, you can't beat up on Steve. I'm just going to beat you up. And then when my homie from New York showed up and was about to really beat them up for real, see, they ain't want that. We was wondering why Buddy didn't show up to work all day because he knew he was about to get whooped. Buddy called him and said, I'm coming to this job and I'm going to knock you out. That's what he said. I'm coming to here. I'm going to knock you out. Buddy didn't show up the whole day. Say a weak man, weak dude. You want to beat up on some emotionally fragile woman, but you can't beat up on a Bronx Negro? Like, yeah, I know why you couldn't. And I told him, I said, homie, you start swinging, I'm going to start swinging too. Your wife start swinging, we all going to start swinging. That's why I said, boy, the nerve of a Negro. Ugh. So that's why I tell y'all, don't give your job. Go give your career and your thought and all. Whatever you feel like you like doing, whatever you want to do, you go do that. Because I'm telling you, bro, when it comes to what they want, they are not, I'm telling you, bro, these jobs are not looking out for your best interest. Do you understand? You cannot, like, bro, people literally cannot afford to die. You can't bury people no more. It's expensive. God forbid, but it's like, bro, you cannot afford for people to die now. They cutting everything. Like, bro, you can't even get retirement no more. Like, bro, you can't get nothing. And they make you think that you showing up on time is really going to change their policies. Man, please. You're going to change all your policies, but want me to keep the same consistent workflow? Devil is alive, boy, please. And then they wonder why people be trying to scam these companies and me robbing everybody. Like, now you know why. Now you know why. Because they tired of fools like this, dude. They tired of dealing with people like this. You can't afford nothing in this economy. Like, bro, you literally cannot afford nothing in this economy anymore. Like, bro, everything's so freaking crazy expensive. And now everybody's finding the magic way now, starting their own business. Every big entrepreneur I see got fired. Everybody got fired, or they got laid off, or they got tired of their old job because they treat them like dirt. That's if y'all job is ever making y'all feel like that, your success is coming. If you got that same type story, you finna be rich. Because everybody I've heard that is filthy rich now said that same thing. So if that's you about to start your own business. Especially if you're a black woman, you about to start your own business. Because every black woman I heard said the same thing. You about to be rich. That's what let me know I'm happy. I say, hey, I got that same story. I'm about to be rich. I say, hey, man, hey, listen. Yeah. I follow a YouTuber that's just like me. He said, boy, I done been fired from almost every job I ever had. He was like, and now he do YouTube. He love what he do, and he's a millionaire. He gets paid good money to do it. Don't ever let them make like that's the only way, the only thing that you can do. People don't like, man, please. You got so many options, y'all. You utilize them. Really think about that, man. Don't ever let somebody make you feel like that your self-worth is nothing. Like, bro, your self-worth is everything. It is way more than these little crap jobs, these little crap festivities. Like, man, please, you can go anywhere in the world and do what you want to do. That's why I said as much as people is crying about feelings and heartbreak and do they love me, like, man, I'm trying not to ever clock in again, man. We don't care about that stuff. We trying to do something we ain't never did, man. We trying to run a Fortune 500 company. We don't care about that old stupid stuff. Like, we trying to actually do something big with our life. We all don't have love. We all don't have failed relationships. Like, let's do something. Let's live like millionaires. Like, we ain't never did that before. What's the point of getting your heart broke? You still gotta get up and go to work, man. That ain't nothing worse than getting up, going to work with a broken heart. Going to work stressed out, man. That's the worst feeling. Do you know what that's like? That is one of the worst feelings. Ain't no need in being brokenhearted and broke. You might as well be brokenhearted and rich at least, because at least you get to go to sleep on your bed made of money and cry yourself to sleep. Waking up, man, and you hurt. It's always like the next day, bro. It's always cloudy for some reason. It's like, I swear, it's literally cloudy outside, dog. It's rainy out, cloudy outside. You're like, cuz, why is it always like this? That is one of the worst feelings, like, bro, you do not feel like getting out of bed. You have any idea how many times I was like, bro, I'm just about to get fired. Like, I just don't want to get up right now. Like, that mental health is real, man. But you got to get up. You got to take care of responsibilities. You got to take care of yourself. Like, that's just how it goes. So I'm like, bro, we ain't trying to think about that type of stuff. We trying to think about something bigger and grander. We don't care about that old stupid small stuff no more. We care about something real, you know what I mean? And that's just the way that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, I'm like, bro, some of us actually want to live a nice, luxurious life, man. We done had the heartbreaks. We done had all the relationship problems. Like, man, please. You can't focus, man, when somebody's in your head. That's why I said people are writing people $4,000, $3,000 checks, man, to take care of other people. Like, you don't think that we want to all be like that? I don't want to be a stingy man with my wealth, man. I want to be a generous man. I said, guys, you see what I do with the little I got? I said, imagine what I can do with so much more. That's why I said, God will test you with the little just to see how you're going to act, man. So when he supply you with the big, he knows you're going to be a faithful steward with his money and not one of them lazy, wicked servants that go hide his talents, man, go splurge it. People convince you that being a Christian is paying your taxes and just being a good little Christian, pay your taxes and then go die. Like, nah, bro. That's a boring life. I'm trying to tell us it's a sin to want money. The government want their money. Like, why does everybody want their money until it come to us? AT&T bill is about to be due. You don't think they want theirs? Like, bro, come on. Stuff is mad annoying, man. Well, I'm telling you, it's one of the worst feelings, man. Waking up and you just deep and distraught. You feel me? Because guess what's the first thing you think about, man? Your subconscious, if you have dreams about it, what somebody said and what they did and they left you. Sleep is sometimes the only way you can kind of escape it, and sometimes you can't even escape it. And then you wake up and what's the first thing you think about? That conversation y'all had yesterday. They left. And then, like I said, your heart sinks. And then you're sad. It's hard to get up. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about them. It's always freaking gray outside. It's always like rainy or something. Just sets the mood. Which I kind of would rather it be like gray outside than it like sunny. Because like if it's too nice outside, it's like, dang, man, it was a nice day. Wow, this sucks today. Yeah. Do I have wisdom behind this? I don't know. I'll just be talking. I'll just be talking. I don't know what I be talking about, man. That stuff is real, man. Because I'm just like, bro, we all lived it. That's why I said when I was going through that, bro, it sucked, man. I hated getting out of bed. I was like, bro, I just don't even feel like getting up right now. That's why I said the next day I had to go work. Like I said, old girl was tore up. She was emotional about it. And I was kind of upset because I'm just like, man, I don't even know what's going on. Like, what's happening right now? Like, I feel like I'm losing my best friend, dog. Like, we both are just, like, this is my best friend gone. You feel me? And I just couldn't process it right now. I was like, bro, it wasn't even just that. It was just everything that was going on in life, too. I was like, it was just so much going on. I was like, and that's why I said, I'm like, nope, I'm calling out of work today. I remember I went up the street to get Taco Bell, and I said, I'm calling it a mental health day. I stayed home and I had Amazon Prime, which is actually on her account because she gave me an account. So I was watching. I guess I'll watch The Boys now. I was watching everything. I said, oh, I guess I'll watch Jigsaw on her account. Like, no, I'll watch whatever. I said, I was like, I got to hurry up and maximize this Amazon account before she forgot she gave me the password. She take me off the list, nigga. I said, I'm going to make this worth my while. I said, nah, I'm watching The Boys. I said, I'm watching, there was a show I was watching. I watched that whole show in like one day. I was watching, I was maximizing everything. I got Amazon Prime. I said, she going to hurry up and take me off this account. Before she do, I got to watch Jack Reacher. I got to watch all the shows I said I was going to watch. Michael B. Jordan got a movie. I got to watch Tom Clancy. I got to watch all that. I got to watch all this before she take me off. So I sat there and cried, but I was on her account. I was like, all right, it's time to watch Jack Reacher. I was like, yeah, baby. I actually was left on the account for a good long minute. I just stopped watching it. I just didn't really care for it that much. But I haven't checked it since then. I'm checking to see if she took me off. That's like almost 2 years ago. Check and see if I'm still on the list, dude. I remember I got me Taco Bell. I stayed home. I said, bro, whatever you feeling, if you need to grieve, grieve. You got to be angry, be angry. You got to cry, go cry. I said, do something, man. I said, tomorrow we're going to get up on our feet. But I said, today, I'm allowing myself to process and deal with what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I was like, look, I said, I feel like still part of you is with me. I was like, yep, your Amazon account, you left it over here. Like I said, Steve's a freeloader, bro. I will use you dry before you leave. I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna get the maximum use out of you. I said, yeah, I'm gonna watch all of these shows real quick. She put me on her Prime because she was like, I want you to have like fast shipping. So I was like, boy, I'm about to use everything in your name, man. I'm about to get everything. Because I don't have my Amazon Prime. I don't use Amazon no more. But I said she did. So I was like, well, I'm about to use all this to get what I want fast. 2 days shipping. I heard before she canceled my orders. But nah, man, like, that's why I said, I'm just like, bro, we all been there, man. I ain't got time for this. That's why I said people get tired of stuff. Like, you love relationships, but you get tired of the same old stuff. Like, bro, we are trying not to ever clock in again, man. That's what I'm working on. I told you, I'm working hard to where my future wife, she ain't got to never clock in again a day in her life. You hear me? She ain't got to never worry about a bill. She ain't got to worry about getting up at 5. I said the only reason we get up at 5 in the morning is to go pray or we catching a plane somewhere. We ain't never waking up going to these jobs no more. You think I'm playing, man. Y'all mark my words, man. You mark my words. I mean that. Nobody else making this work for themselves. We got to sit here and be a slave for somebody. Man, please. Welcome home. Hold on, y'all. One second. There we go. Time for that stuff. Now niggas won't come here with that old silly, like, man, please. Being no corporate slave. You hear me? Don't be no corporate slave no more, man, please. Especially Texas. Texas known for that. They legally make you slave. They'll legally pay you $7.25, man, and have you working out here like a slave, dog. You might as well like, go ahead and get a whip and whip us. That's pretty much what you're making as a slave. People don't get no time off or nothing. Like, man, please. Devil is alive, boy. You ain't gonna work me half the death. You ain't gonna work me to death at all. Like, well, please. I'll tell the boss, that's a nice watch you got, man. Be ashamed if somebody took it off of you. That is Texas. That's how they do. That's why I said, and that's why, but if you come here with a business, people are successful. That's why I said everybody in Texas wants something. They want something from you. I said, daggone it. That's why I said that was what I was doing last year. I said, my job is to find these niches. You got to look at niches, what people are looking for. I said, somebody look for something. That's why I was doing stuff I wasn't even good at because I knew people wanted it. And that's why people was hitting me up. Even though I wasn't that good at it, people would still hit me up for stuff that I had because they was like, hey, I want that. Everybody want a product that you got. So everybody was like, hey, I want that. What? How can I get it? How can I get it from you? You can make sales on anything here, man. And that's how people are making their money. You think they're going to go back to their job and they just made $20K in 1 week? You think they're going to go back to their job? People pay to upload on YouTube. You think they're going to go back to their job when YouTube is literally paying them to promote their business that they love promoting, that people click the link to their business? YouTube is paying them first, so they're getting a check from YouTube. Then people click their link to go to where they're going and getting super mega paid over there. You get paid twice. And then when they post it on other social media, you get paid 3 times. Do you think they're going to go back to the job and take that from Randall? I don't think so. I wouldn't take it from Randall even if I needed to. Like, bro, I don't need this. I've been about as terrible out there. That's why I say y'all better find gold or something dig for your daggone it. Shoot. Telling people they can't do nothing. Like, man, please. You better make a way. That's why I said there's a will, there's a way. That's why I told you better know what you got. You definitely better know what you got. People are looking for it. Don't you wait on a job to have favor and mercy. And you people waiting for 2 years for a raise. Like, for what? When you realize you can make your own money, it's like, bro, I don't need your raise. The raise is called $20K a month. I think I would rather take that. You making half somebody's salary in a week. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, this is a job opportunity. No, it ain't. I seen content creators make some of that in a day. I told you, I seen one woman, she made 40K in one day, dude. Like, she literally did trading, dog. She made 40K in one day. And she over at sauteing chicken and stuff. She's like, yeah, I'm about to make some dinner. She said, oh, yeah. She said, yeah, I made 40K this morning. She's like, yeah, look, I mean, here you go. And she's like, yeah, I'm about to make another. I think she made like another 9,000 right there. But this woman was just she was making stupid, crazy money. I said, we've been doing it wrong. I said, man, here I was about to go finesse people's pockets. And I was like, there's a way? There's another way? I was about to say, Lord, forgive me for it. Like, Lord, forgive me for everything I'm about to do. Put the money in the bag. Like, Sarah, the other way. Put it in. Like, put it in the bag. I was about to say, oh, Lord, I was about to do something I was really going to regret. And I said, you came right through on time. You came right through on time. Shut up. I'll do something to you. I said, Lord, you came through right on time. That's why I said, man, you making all type of money, man, on pretty much any and everything. That's why I was telling people. Oh, that's a German Shepherd. Man. Uh-oh. So you gotta put everything in the bag, and I swear if you holding out a nickel, I ain't gonna hold back from this lead I got for you. I'm gonna hit you with this book bag. Put it in there. I'll take all that in the kitchen sink. I mean that, boy. Boy, I told you that you know you been low when you thought about it, you had to go. Yeah, I really had thoughts. I was like, man, how many years would I get? I said, how many years does grand larceny take? I said, technically, if they say you can't leave the store with over $1,000, I left out with $998.62 worth of stuff. So technically, it's not $1,000. See, you can't give me the full amount. I didn't rob you. I said, God, we got to make a way, man. I said, how we gonna make a way if it's hard? I said, look, you said it's not good that man should be hungry. I said, look, I won't go hungry. I need to survive or something. I said, I need to survive, man. So shoot. So yeah, people just be tripping, man. That's why I said, I'm like, man, look, ain't nobody trying to be out here stuck working these old dead-end jobs. Like, ain't nobody trying to be stuck out here with that old stupid stuff. Like, man, please. That's why I said you got to find your niche, man. Find what you're good at so you can go be profitable in that. That's why I tell people, if you want to do YouTube, you want to do content, go do that stuff, man. There are people out here that will watch you. I didn't think nobody was going to watch me doing YouTube until I started doing it, and people really did start watching, you know what I'm saying? So it is pretty nice to see that, like, man, people really do pay attention to what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever thought they was going to be a YouTube sensation, bro. Everybody thought that they was just going to be doing what they do for the rest of their life. That's why they show you a lot of content creators and a lot of celebrities before their job. They never thought they was going to be famous. They didn't think they was going to be millionaires. Y'all seen Glorilla? Glorilla was working at rallies, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of these people, Summer Walker was a house cleaner. Like, they didn't think they was going to be big, you know what I'm saying? Until they put their stuff out there, and then somebody was like, hey, I like your stuff. I like what you got, you feel me? Like, some people, again, it's why it's the small beginning. You need that small beginning to make you who you are. But ain't nobody going to stay right there, man, making chump change. And this economy, like, man, please, we about to experience probably hyperinflation. Hopefully not, but I'm sure it's coming. You're going to need all the bread you can get, dude. Now it's not the time to be talking about be grateful. Oh, we grateful, but I'm just like, but we going to need more, though, man. You know what I'm saying? The job is the last thing that's going to be on people's mind. Do you know what people are going to start doing when that stuff hits the fan? Robbing the jobs they work at. They going to run the cash register, dude. They got to live. When you got hungry children at home and you worry about your bills, if your bills don't get paid in a couple of days, they're going to put you out. Do you think you're going to worry about the job? You are going to finesse the job for the money so you can take care of your kids and everything you need, bro. You not care. And I wouldn't blame a mother that's struggling, that's got hungry children. She can't even afford to feed them because the job ain't paying her. She run the cash register like she doing what she got to do for her kids. Everybody understand that. So greedy $1 billion company, you can't spare a couple $100. Like, bro, come on, man. That's the stuff that make me mad, boy. These fat cats get fatter. These fat cats get fatter. They got niggas working on Christmas now. I'm like, bro, you are heartless. They working on Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they say, well, because that's a couple of people that might not celebrate the holiday. Like, bro, 16 people is not worth opening the restaurant for, dude. Everybody's with their family. You can skip out on McDonald's. You don't need to eat there. People talking about they working on Christmas Day. That would be the day I would not show up. I promise you I would not show up. I wish you would put me on that schedule. See if I come in. Yo, that's mad crazy. They talking about Christmas. You can't even take Christmas off now? Ain't nothing sacred no more, y'all. You don't get vacation, and now you don't get Christmas. Let it be Columbus Day. That's the one thing I guess they do let you off for. That, they're gonna take that away soon. Boy, that stuff is crazy. Well, you already know I ain't showing up. It's like, bro, I don't even want to show up on these live streams half the time, bro. I'm late to my own live stream, and I'm the one that clicked live. Like, bro, it be like he's late to his own stream, man. How is that possible? He's the one that clicked the button. I tell you all the time I'm gonna do a live stream, but sometimes I'm like, man, I ain't doing that. Bro, I be laying down like, man, I ain't doing that right now. I promised him a piano stream. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. Think I'm gonna show up to a job? They said come in. That's why I said don't ever last minute call me. I'm not showing up. I'm not answering my phone. I know a work number when I see it. That's why I said they don't even say it's the job. I just know the work number when I see it. I'm like, it's a funny code calling me. It's a funny area code on here. I'm like, yep, that sounds like that job. I ain't calling them. That's when they want to text you. I'm like, yeah. That's why I said I played the whole 6 hours later. Oh man, I just saw this. Oh man, darn it! I wish you would have told me earlier. If you had let me know sooner, I definitely would have came in. I ain't coming in. Everybody says that. I saw it. I just didn't want to get up and go do it. Like, man, I don't care. That's why I said it's a good thing when working from home, man. You work for yourself. You ain't got to worry about that. I told you, man. I get tired of it, man. That's why I said that. It was years ago. Joe was telling me, he said, man, I walked into this job. He said, man, the job was so bad. He said, bro, I went on my lunch and never came back. He said, man, I walked out of there and never went back. Cause you see how they treat you. It's just like, bro, my friend, she had I think she had ended up getting a nursing job, but they were so horrible to her. I think on like her first couple of days, she said she literally walked out, like just never even went back. Cause you see how they are. You see how they treat people. It's like, bro, why you gonna treat people like that? Like you gonna treat your employees like that? People that y'all allegedly need, and this is how you gonna treat them? Like, well, don't be surprised when they walk out of there, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's the problem? What's so hard about treating your people right? They run the company, stupid. If they all run off, there's gonna be no company. It don't matter how great of a person or how great of a brand you got. If nobody shows up to do the job, nobody's gonna get the job done, which means you ain't gonna make no money, stupid. So. Yeah. What is this? Oh, I was like, bro, what is this? I seen something on my car. They talking about a brunch site. It said a citation. I was like, a citation? I said, y'all about to hear a mouthful from this nigga. I was like, you a citation from who? I said, bro, for what? This is a brunch citation. I was like, yeah, it better be brunch. What y'all serving? I don't know what they serving. Let me see. Sunday's brunch. Free mimosas. Say less. Say less. That's every white woman's dream. Mimosas free. Yes. I don't even know what that is. I don't drink it. Ain't that orange juice with vodka or something? Not having brunch at Sundays today. What kind of? Oh, it's the offense. They said the offense description, not having Sunday. That's pretty neat. I was about to, they about to call him the nigga about to come out. I'm like, what you mean a citation for what? Being parked legally? Like, excuse me? Ouch. I'm on 9%, y'all. Get my mental health more important, boy. Everything more important than a job, man. I don't care about no job. I care because somebody don't like you up on time. They don't care. How about that? All right, one dude. That's why I said I was working 2 jobs at that time. But it was like, well, if you didn't have that other job, you would need this one. Because I'm like, brother, if we needed a full-time job, I wouldn't be working this one. That's the whole reason I got it, because it's part-time, you idiot. He said, if you didn't have this job, you would... like, why are you worried about somebody's job? Why you count somebody's pockets? That was weird. Guess what type of man he was? I'm gonna check him out. Guess what type of man he was, y'all? A kisser. Every time the boss came around, I'm talking, bro, have you ever seen that dog? He said, hey, Spike, how we doing today? I swear he was like that, bro. He was so worried about getting in trouble, kissing people's butt. I said, boy, you want to be white so bad. Like, he was one of those type, dude. He's like, hey, Louis, how you doing today? Don't worry, dude, we're going to get to it. I mean, he was just, like, overly happy. I'm like, matter with this dude? Like, what's wrong with you? You was just talking crazy. And I was like, why you acting like that? Every time him or some woman came around, it was always simping. Weak man. Oh, I can't stand him, a weak man. He was like, yeah, don't worry. I'll get my guys to do it for you. Yeah, don't worry about that. He was all just, you know them type of men, you just want to just choke, like, oh. He was one of those. Nigga name was Frank. You sound like somebody that would do Frank. I was like, bro, why are you so weak? That's that dude. That's why I said he was weak. He was acting like it until he tried me one day. I was not feeling it. Keep in mind, this is a couple of months after Daddy had died. I was not feeling it. I was like, I'm not having it right now. I'm not in a good mood today. And one day he had said something that's because he kept doing it. He's real petty. He'll do like something real petty. And that's when one day I came and put 3 fingers in his face. I said, well, who are you talking crazy about? I said, yep, my Darby came out. He never gave me a problem again. Then now he wants to de-escalate it. He's like, well, no, what you say? What's up? We trying to come down, we all be toxic. Like, no, you was talking crazy. What's up? See, you tried me. Don't try me. Y'all know I don't be playing that. I'm like, bro, I'll tell you. I said, look here, Frank, I don't care nothing about this job. I said that every job I go to, boy. I don't care nothing about this job. Let's see. Who is these people? I hope it's money in here. Let's see. I hope it's money. That's how I go every time I check them out. Well, I hope it's a check with $10,000. Like, it was a shorty over at one time. He was like the little Amazon boxes. She had us on the top. She said, can you help me? Can you help me like grab the box? I said, well, of course, baby. Anything for you. Girl, what you need? You need it, I got it. Told you, Steve is popular with the ladies. I don't want to be no more. I don't want to be popular. I'll take y'all to the pool. Y'all want to go swimming, though? Do you want to? I said, do you want to go swimming? I don't think nobody's even out here. Oh, look at this. Therapeutic, guys. They usually turn the lights on in the pool. I don't know why they ain't been turning it on lately. I guess not. I'm gonna start doing, if I do come outdoors and do streams like that, I'm gonna start doing them out here, like around the pool area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very therapeutic place. So, but we should go for a night swim. I used to do that last year, man, because I was so stressed out about stuff. I would just take a night swim, dude, just to like kind of detox myself. That felt good, man. Because it's really true. When you go swimming, man, you feel yourself like detox. Like, it really does kill a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is, but it oh, wait. I'm supposed to pull it. I'm pushing it. Hold on. Is it? Hold on. Am I stuck in there? Hold on, y'all. Oh, shoot. There we go. But yeah, it does feel good. All right, y'all. I'm on 7%. So I can get say. Here we go with this silent treatment. Here we go again. I'm gonna just start ending these streams abruptly. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna end them because I know people ain't gonna say nothing no more. I've been streaming off. This is my 6th stream today, bro. You think I'm really about to get off here? So. You hear me? Well, I'll stay longer. You pay me. You gonna pay me? Like I say, you understand, bro? This is time, bro. Like, bro, I need this. This needs to be a full-time job. You gonna pay me? Too. Can you hear me now? I'm so hungry. All I had to eat today, y'all, was Pop-Tarts, bro. I've been eating Pop-Tarts all day. And I'm about to go in here and eat some more Pop-Tarts. I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like I said, if I was getting paid a nice salary with YouTube, I wouldn't mind doing this all day, all night. Because, again, I can do this all day if I want to. I can't do that right now because I got to focus on building stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't stay live all day. Unless somebody comes, like I said, unless I get paid overnight with this thing, like, real good, then I wouldn't mind doing it. But I said, as of right now, I can't do that. This thing, I'm carrying this all day. I said, when y'all gonna pay me? It's hot here, man. Damn, it's hot. It's turning on 77. On 77. Oof. You know, I was thinking about doing ASMR. I do that on my affirmations channel. My A Steve affirmations, I do it over there. But not with my voice, though. I don't know. Like, what do people want to hear me say? Like, if you understand the way I talk like that. Like, man, what? Ew. If I ever come over here doing it, they gonna be like, bro, check his browser history. He's a weirdo. Dude's a weirdo. Oh, turn my lights on.
Bluetooth mode.
Like, have you ever understood the way that you would be like, man, please, I ain't, you know, like, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, what? Like, the way that you talk. Just make sure you lay your head back and go to sleep. Understand these affirmations are meant to do your toe. Like, they can be like, man, is this a joke? Is this satire? Like, ew, he's unattractive. Unsubscribe. I don't understand why everybody's leaving me. I thought I've been doing the right thing. I did like I was doing about hard. Oh, Stevie looking good. Look at that moonlight on my skin. Look at that moonlight on these arms. Looking good, boy. I'm about to have me a movie night. It's Friday. Well, technically it's Saturday, but this is usually my movie day. I got all my Pop-Tarts. I don't bought like 24 Pop-Tarts, but I'm about to eat those. I'm about to eat those. I did want to check something before I leave, before I wind down for tonight. I'm on 6%. You guys are like literally in the absolute worst of people. Oh, I got waffles. I gotta eat waffles. No, I'm gonna eat that in the morning. I ain't gonna eat those. Y'all know I be so lazy, bro. I eat cookies for dinner. I just don't even care no more. Steve don't even care, man. The literal deal with Pop-Tarts is that it's literally 2 for $7. So that's why I got all those Pop-Tarts. Oh, man. You guys are annoying. Can't stand you, bro. I really should have went to Five Below and got me a whole thing of Musketeers, man. That's a Musketeer night. We're going to have something on this channel called Musketeer Mondays. Yes. Sounds like a great way to start your week. Just another manic Monday? We'll have a Musketeers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You know, I thought of having a movie night review on here. And then I was like, I'm gonna get copyright struck. With showing movies. Might not even have his channel no more. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm done with this stream. This is literally my 6th stream today. I'm done. I'm done streaming. I'm done talking. I just want to lay down. Oh, man. 6 string, dude. This is crazy. I didn't even know I went live. Girl, shut up. I'm serious. Shut up. I don't watch this, y'all. Hey, Siri.
Hello.
Hey, Siri, can I ask you a question?
Ask away.
What be wrong with all these niggas? She's thinking.
There's nothing called negus on your.
No, Siri, you can't say that. I'm killing you. You can't say that word. She said N-E-G-S, negas. That's a new word. Hey, home, that's a new word. I'm going to start calling these negas. Look at these negas. Thank you, Siri. Look at this. What's up with these negas? Hey, man, I'm going to start asking Siri more questions like that. She said, I don't see anything about niggas, girl. I don't see them neither. What you talking about? Oh, my God. This is hilarious. That's the first time I ever asked Siri that. Hey, Siri, you a girl for life, girl. Girl, if you was real, I'd kiss you. Oh, man. Look, that's my working station over there. That's where y'all always see me at. My couch is where I'm at right now. That's him. It's the TV that I'm about to watch, and we about to chill. She said, I don't see nothing with niggas on here. Girl, you sure is right, dude. There ain't no niggas in my phone. No more. Take my shoes off, boy. I'm wearing all black everything, man. All black shoes, all black jeans, black knees, black everything. I'm tired. All right, y'all. I'm done with this. It's time to go. Cause I don't know. 6 streams a day, that's a record. I think that's a record, bro. I ain't never did 6 streams in one day. Yeah, y'all might not get a live stream for a good minute after this one. If you missed it, then you missed it. Like, hunt it. Like, hunt it though. Like, Yeah, have y'all a good night too, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Next time, bring money. I'll be happier when you bring the money. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all be safe, and you guys be good. Be prepared for our Musketeer Mondays. It's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh, the Musketeers gonna be here, and Snickers not gonna be invited, and Twizzlers are gonna be invited, and Twix will be invited, and all types of stuff here. So, no. All right, y'all, I'm out, y'all. Y'all be safe. Good night. I love you, dudes. All right.